Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel and you're just here for the reading, the timestamps are down below. Just skip the intro. You probably are not interested. For all of you guys who follow me and are interested in how this channel is changing and what I'm gonna do over this channel and to explain you this reading briefly, well, stick to this intro because I'm about to explain to you guys, so just keep on watching. Alright, so in this period I'm going to be extremely busy, especially from September on, and as you guys know, this is a free tarot reading. I don't even have monetization on my channel, therefore my life is taking like a different twist. I'm super busy also with my private readings, link are down below. Therefore I decided during the month to surely give you a monthly prediction where I'm going to talk about the general energy, the collective energy, for example in this video of September, and then I want you guys, rather than choose from a pile, to choose from an element. Therefore you can choose according to your zodiac sign. Therefore I'm a Taurus, so I could choose, for example, the earth, or I'm a rising sign in Pisces, so I could choose water, or simply you can do as a pick a card, or you can choose whatever element you can choose whatever element you resonate the most. I'm going to divide the reading between the element of water, air, fire, and earth, and the timestamps are going to be down below, which are going to give you the energies of September according to the element that you resonate most with. And I mean, you can choose also regardless of your zodiac sign. Like, for example, you feel like a very artistic and sensitive person, you're very watery, and therefore water will be an appropriate choice. If you cannot choose between these four elements, maybe you are Akasha, which means that you resonate with spirit, and spirit, it's a bit of in between everything, and it is everything. Therefore you might want to watch each and every element so you can pick upon what will be the best guidance for you. So this is how I'm going to structure my channel from now on. I am going to do a monthly video when it comes down to the tarot reading, where I'm going to give you again collective energies for the month that I can channel with my abilities and the tarot, and I'm going to give you a selection of elements to choose: earth, air, fire, and water, so you can gather a more specific message. Keep in mind that these videos are done for entertainment purposes on YouTube. They're general, therefore take only what resonates more with you. And in case you want private readings, there are tons of readers out there. They're super talented, and I also have a shop, so the link is down below. For the rest of the month, for my old subscribers, if you want to know what I'm gonna do, I probably, when the inspiration kicks in, I'm gonna be very honest, I'm going to post a spiritual topic, videos, spells, things that I resonate with, regardless of what the algorithm wants me to do, and this is what it's gonna be like. But surely one video a month about prediction slash energy readings is gonna be out there for you. I cannot do more because I really have so many work to do. September is gonna be all about my job, all about things to do. I'm full of readings already. I have new projects, so I just can't dedicate the time that I can to this channel. So here is what it's gonna be. So let's get started now with the readings, and I have over here my tarot, and let's see what are the energies for September. The intro, after the intro, if you want to put the timestamps also in the comment section down below, this part is going to be dedicated to the collective energies of September, so take only what resonates with you. And let's see. And if you're wondering about my style and things like that, I like to change, and I'm finally going back to myself, and I'm so freaking happy because I'm a metal singer and I cannot freaking deny who I am anymore. So if you like it, good. If you don't, I guess it's your problem. So let's see the energies of September. The energies of September. I think, like, astrology wise, I've heard, I'm not an astrologer obviously, that Mars is in retrograde in the 12th house, so I personally have noticed a lot of like recurrent odd dreams, which I usually have, but especially right now because they are more about the subconscious, and they're more about maybe also fixing some issues from past lives, and also dealing with a lot of fear. So in my opinion, September, it's gonna give a big solution to the world in some cases. I think solutions are about to come in general for people, and potentially even as a collective energy. And also September is giving you the possibility to really face those wound fear that you probably weren't even aware of, and finally break free from those fears and those limitations, and just finally do things because you love to do them. And this is not a projection, because I'm also feeling this energy. I actually feel it for people. I feel that a lot of the energies of the past were about finding spirituality and finding things to connect and align with our higher self, which is definitely going to be there in the age of Aquarius. It's definitely there, but I think that the way the energies itself are going to be read, the way things are going to be done, it's going to be very unique and personal to you guys, and you are actually going to slowly find what way is that for you during September. And September, or at least it will give you the opportunity to find out, which I obviously find very positive. The cards that I have is the Lover's card. So the Lover's card is a major arcana. So in my opinion, the Lover's card, yes, it represents a decision and a choice that will be made as a collective energy. But traditionally in tarot, I even explained this in my tarot course, You Are the Oracle, link down below. And the traditional meaning of the Lover's card is a marriage, is a union. So in my opinion, September is going to give the possibility of some sort of union, of some sort of resolution or solution coming into place for the world and for the collective energies. And I know that many astrologers are saying that in actuality the energy of September is going to be all about conflict and all about maybe people judging each other and pointing the fingers at each other. I don't know if that could be a possibility, but in my opinion, it all depends on the way you are looking at the world and where are you standing now in the present moment. It doesn't even matter what you have done in the past or what you think you have done wrong in the past or somebody has done you wrong in the past. So this is all matrix. This is all to show you and to test you. So ultimately, it's all a game of perspective. So if you want to align with the philosophy that Mars or whatever brings war and things like that, just go for it. But in my opinion, what the September is going to bring, it's actually union. It's actually greater decision that you will have to make, because what is a marriage? A marriage is a sacred union. It's a commitment that you make with yourself and with another person to respect them and to remain loyal to them and to commit to a longer relationship through the bad and the good. And this is exactly what September is going to ask you to do. It's going to ask you to commit to something through the bad and the good. It's going to ask you to show your commitment in the long term. And if you think about it, the only thing that you can give your commitment to is what you're truly passionate about and what truly makes you in the flow state. And everybody in the manifestation law of attraction community talks about the flow state, but nobody or few people talk about how to get into the flow state. And like, you have to sleep, you have to do this and that. But I was talking with my husband the other day, and it's actually like, he had a really good point. By the way, check his channel, because he's a spiritual teacher much more than I am. I'm really not. But going into the flow is when you're completely absorbed into the now by also doing something that you truly like, and therefore time doesn't exist, and you actually enter the samadhi place, a place where it's only you and the media that you're using. It's only you are becoming something else. You are defining the laws of space and time by what you're doing and the focus that you're putting on what you're doing. Or even through meditation, if you think about monks, they usually even swipe the floor and remaining extremely conscious about what they're doing, because that is a meditative practice from which they enter the flow state. Now, in more modern terms, September might want you to explore entering the flow state through video games. Believe it or not, video games make you enter the flow state. Or sleeping, obviously, because time just collapses while you're sleeping. But I think it's a bit boring. Doing art, doing what you're passionate about. Like, ask yourself, more than what am I passionate about in September, ask yourself what you are afraid of, and challenge what you are afraid of, and by challenge it, put all yourself into doing that very thing that you feel is a challenge. And by doing that, enter the flow state. Stop asking while you're doing, should I do it or not, or is this what I'm doing, is it good enough? Just do it. Just being completely absorbed in the now. And this is going to help you tremendously in the month of September, because by entering the flow state, not only you're going to be able to transcend, in my opinion, whatever astrology is saying, you're going to be able to manifest, and you're going to be able to shift your perspective into a perspective of union, commitment, and stability for the long term. So this is the energy that I am seeing for September as a collective, and I'm seeing 1111. So that's pretty good. Now let's see also another card for September. The energy of the collective for September. I'm sorry, I don't usually look at the camera, but seriously, I only have a camera in front of me. I feel kind of stupid, and neighbors are watching me. They're like, what is this girl doing? Because where I come from, it's like YouTube is not a big thing. Like, we don't follow YouTube a lot, so when we see people doing this thing, it's like, oh wow, what is she doing? I wonder, this young people, she's odd. But I am for a lot of people. That's why a lot of people hate me. Anyway, let's see the energy of September. Listen, I think this is an energy, since the cards are not speaking, of a lot of subconscious thing coming into the surface. So a lot of things that maybe you shouldn't do, you shouldn't say, you internalizing a lot, and also maybe not asking for a lot of prediction. Maybe he's down on the level of predictions that you are getting, because maybe, like I said in my video, pick a card addiction, you are asking for too many predictions and you're losing yourself in the process. So September is definitely asking you to do that. September is also asking a lot of people to move on and creating new ventures, or maybe some of you guys who have put the work and you have really interpreted correctly the energies of the past. Success and rewards might come with the Chariot card, and this is a success that comes from spirit, because it's represented by number 7 and comes from the alignment between contrast or shadow and light, the alignment between the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. And with the Chariot card and 2 major arcana, guys, September is going to be a major month for a lot of you guys, and as a collective energies, and a very important one. Again, solutions, movement forwards, triumphant, new possibility or new ventures, or definitely you're going to reap the rewards of what you have worked for in the past. And there is deep transformation there is deep transformation open for a lot of you guys and for the collective energies. And I believe that this is surely a transformation for the better, even though for some could be a bit of a rocky times. But we also have another major arcana for September, which is the Strength card, indicating that you are strong enough to make it, indicating that this is really a big energy and a big moment. A lot of things are changing. There is a revolution going on in some part of the world, and the lion is rising. And it's so odd because I'm doing this reading, I think this is still Leo season, or maybe not, but whatever. I'm not good at astrology, but whatever it is I am seeing, this is going to be big from September on. Something big for the collective is about to happen, therefore it's going to touch all of you personally and individually. Big transformation, and it is all about the energies that you want to align yourself with. Do you want to align yourself with truth, with union, with commitment, with moving forward, with letting go of the old, patching the leaks, stop wishing for things but just go after it, with a commitment with yourself and with the universe? If you are going to align yourself with all of these beautiful energies, which for me also resonate a lot with the sacral and the solar plexus chakra, therefore who you truly are, your other psychic senses, clairsentience, your gut feeling, just going after things and challenging your fears, you could potentially in September be very triumphant. So I will highly think about this. Let's see what else. It seems like, looking and judging at this card, the collective energies of September is having a new dawn. It's almost like this golden color that you have when you're seeing the dawn, and you know that finally darkness is over. When you had a really bad nightmare and finally you're staying awake all night because you're so afraid to go back to bed and having those horrible nightmares, and then when you're seeing the shine of that golden light, you can see it and you're like, oh, I feel such a sense of relief. This is a new day. I can move on. This is the energy of the collective. The collective is finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe for some people, you're not there yet. You're not into the light, but you can see it, and the sense of relief is finally coming. It's almost like every single day you can be reborn again, and the past doesn't matter. Like, so many people are so limited with their ideas of the past, and their ideas especially of others and of their self. Like, oh, I did this thing and therefore I'll be condemned forever. I have ruined my image, or I have ruined my job. I'm such a failure. I cannot do this again. No, you can. You just can. And unless you are 90 years old and maybe you're not trained and want to climb the Himalayas, maybe you cannot. And even in that case, I'm pretty sure there are people that can. You just can. It's not a matter of you cannot or you can. It's more a matter of, are you actually choosing to do what you want to do? Or you're just wishing upon it? Because if you're just wishing upon it, it's not gonna happen, or you're just leaking your energy. That doesn't mean, though, mind you, that doesn't mean that if you're wishing for something, like you wish upon a star, like the song of Pinocchio, if you're wishing upon something and energetically you're directing this energy, it's not gonna happen to you. Let's say you want to become like a rock musician. It's not that you have the possibility to not get discovered online, or not get discovered if you're walking down the street. No. This possibility is legit, is real. When I did my band, I got discovered because I put a song on my Instagram, and that's all I did. But I did it. I did something, and even more, I did something energetically. I committed to it. I wanted it. I chose it. So in September, you can capitalize on this beautiful energy of this golden dawn, which is even a witchcraft thing in it. You can capitalize on this golden energy if you proactively choose and claim who you want to be and where you're moving forward, not thinking of the past, because whatever energy has been going on in the past, it's long due and it's long gone. You can reborn every single day, and as long as you are honest and full of integrity in yourself, that is always going to pay off in the long term. So this is the energy of September. Now, obviously, even more collectively, so with the world and the problems that we are facing in the world, I believe travels is going to be easier. I think that potentially from September, solutions is going to come even on that extent. Don't let me say the name, but you know what I'm saying. I always said that solution is coming. Now, predicting time when you're talking with angels and spirits, it's kind of hard because they live in a place where there is no space and time. Therefore, it's not easy, because when they say soon, it could be in a year, believe it or not, or in 6 months, and you're like, that's not soon. But for some, it is really. So you can't do this. We will have a solution, and moving on, even potentially physically, going back to travel, going back to be more open-minded, and to travel, really, to move. It's what I want to say. I'm sorry. It's going to be back possible from September. But mind you, also, this is what I was trying to channel. The world, it's not going to be as it used to be before, though. The energies are literally changing. They're going so fast that even predicting anything, it's not going to last for the long term, because this is an energy that is requiring us all to make a commitment. And I know I'm sounding quite repetitive now, but this is what I'm seeing. Let's have a last card for the collective, and then let's go to the elementals. The energy The energy for the collective is walking away from the past. September is watching and giving the back to the moon and saying, I'm going away. It doesn't matter how much I've built. It doesn't matter how much I thought that the past was real or whatever system we thought was the best. Life is about evolution. And in a space-time reality is where we experience evolution. And with the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, we are moving towards this evolution and walking away from any ideas that we had as a collective. And it is all a matter of perspective, because you can see this as a failure or you can see this as your greatest blessings. I see in this card as a collective the opening up for a new beginning and the opening up for strong solutions collectively and personally for all of you guys. So let's dive deep into the elementals now. Alright, let's cover the element of earth, and I'm gonna use my Egyptian Tarot Asakara deck for doing this elementals because I felt inspired to do that. And let's get started with the element of earth. So if you identify with the element of earth, what September energy is going to bring to you all? Let's see. The rocky ground are shaking, and you are focusing on building new stabilities. Interesting. And you will. It's so funny that I have channeled that and the cards literally fall on the floor, where the Tower card, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, Sekhmet, the Lioness Goddess, or even Bast, because she's an aspect of Bast in ancient Egypt, and I'm seeing 22, 222, so 222, and so you might resonate with this earth element. Now with the Tower card, this is very interesting because in the Sakara deck, the Tower card is not represented by a tower, but it's represented with the god of the script, Thoth, opening a sarcophagus. So it's almost like in September, earth element, the deconstructing of this tower moment is actually your biggest outbreak, is your biggest revelation. You are opening the sarcophagus, you are challenging your fear of death, and you're seeing that even though you die, how it is that you still alive, how it is that you still survive, how it is that nothing really has happened apart from looking at the ashes of the past in your past bodies. You are confronting this fear, and I feel with this Tower card is a staircase to heaven. And maybe because in September, earth element, you are going to challenge your fear also of persecution or speaking. But I see a lot in this as you seeing the truth within yourself and having the courage to build something new, having the courage to start something new. And this is the Lord of the Host and the Mighty, the Starcase. And where is the Starcase leading you? I think some justice is gonna come to you, earth element, and also I am seeing that potentially there is a gift coming for you from the universe, or somebody like a healer, a counselor, a psychic, an astrologer, something or somebody that you are going to consult or that is gonna come to you. It could even be a friend, earth element, that is gonna help you out with something and lead you to the understanding of maybe your past lives, or maybe leading you to the understanding of your fears, and therefore that is why you will have this Tower moment. But it's a really positive one, and it's gonna be a very fast one, so I'm not seeing you, earth element, staying there for too long. Now I'm also seeing the Queen of Pentacles, Sekhmet, the Lioness Goddess. The lion could be your spirit guide, or you just resonate with felines, or you have a North Node in Leo or South Node in Leo, or whatever. Sekhmet is with you. And we also had the Strength card as a general energy for September, so that tells me that September is gonna ask you, earth element, to be very, very strong, very courageous, but I am telling you, you are going to master the element of the rock. You're going to master the element of the earth. Working with fairies, with crystals, with the earth itself will be so beneficial for you because you have chose this element as the representative of your energy. And also I am seeing that potentially abundance is coming into fruition. Businesses that are going to start to work out, or new ventures that are going to start to work out. And it is all because somebody is going to show you that fear that you were so afraid to challenge. But if you're going to challenge it, there is great strength available for you. Great one. And also I am seeing the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is truth that are going to be revealed for you. So maybe they're going to be revealed by a friend, they're going to be revealed by a psychic, astrologer, or whatever else, by a counselor, or maybe you are going to reveal some truth to others and to yourself. Maybe this is earth element for you long due, in the sense that you needed to go back to your own self. And justice also is represented by the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And this is the Lord of the root and the power of air. So there is a lot of power in your voice, earth element. There is a lot of power in what you're speaking. There is a lot of power with your throat chakra. Whatever it is that in September you're going to speak, that it's going to come out from your honesty, integrity, and truth, and possibly even if it is a new venture, is going to reap very material, abundant reward for you. On a spiritual level, I think this is an upgrade into a new era for yourself, and this is a new era where you're going to understand the eternity of your soul, and that death is only a cycle. It's only a constant new beginning where you are finding yourself back. And the sword, in my opinion, earth element, is also going to give you a lot of protection. I am not seeing relationship or anything like that for you, earth element. I think this extreme transformation, change, and abundance that it's going to come to you, it is very much about work. It is very much about this pentacles that you're going to have, even property that you're going to obtain. Maybe it is the time to play that lottery game. Not that you have to become addicted to games or anything like that, I'm not preaching that, but maybe if you have in September the gut feeling to do one of those scratchy games that you only have to pay like $1 for it, €1 for it, go for it. Maybe you're gonna win a little bit of money that is gonna boost your confidence. But there is a big opportunity, money and career wise, in my opinion, and it has to do with the way you're speaking. It has to do with your voice, and it has to do with you finally not being afraid to open that sarcophagus, to open yourself up even, or open the truth about your fears. No way. I swear. The Ace of Swords came out again. So number 11 is with you. Angels are with you. So the swords also for you, earth element, do represent protection. They do represent you breaking through, like cutting away things, or even if you already have released a lot of things about yourself and others, or you have released past hurts, you have forgiven others and yourself, you have done that type of work. The Ace of Swords means that now it's almost like I am seeing you like Joan of Arc, maybe with short hair, I don't know, but you know, cutting it's not needed. Or you're like in a field and there is all this high grass and you just cannot see, but all of a sudden from the sky a swords fall and you're just able to cut it through. You're able to cut it through, and then all of a sudden it's there, it's right there, that castle. And it doesn't have one tower like you used to live in that dark rotten tower before. It has multiple towers. They're cute and they're full of fairies, and wow, maybe there is a prince. You know, stuff like that. I love it. Maybe you're gonna go to Disneyland. I don't know. That was a bit of a projection because I really want to go to Disneyland. No, this is great. Like, I honestly feel if you were waiting for some of karmic rewards, or you were waiting for some justice, this is awesome. It's gonna come in September. Like, I love it. I love it. Like, I swear. But I see like it's properties. It's something that you're gonna gain. It's pretty cool, especially for somebody who identifies with an earth element. But more, and first, the staircase. You gotta raise your vibration, and you're gonna raise your vibration like climbing a stairway when you're gonna face those fears. Which I know is kind of like a cliche, but it's actually true for you right now in September. And yes, the Eight of Pentacles is going to be about work. It's going to be about all of those coins that you have cultivated, your practice, your journey. And it's something big when it comes down to money and work. And this is not a common thing, because everybody that resonates with the earth is about career. If you have chose earth element right now, it means that this is the message that you need to hear. And therefore, sometimes stereotypes are actually true, and that's okay. Like, it's like the stereotypes about Italian people. Me, I'm Italian, okay? And we are loud and we talk with the hands. Clearly it's true. Do everybody do that? No, I do. I'm a typical stereotype. Anyway, let's see. The only thing that I will suggest you not to do in September, earth element, is to crumble down and fall with that tower. Meaning, in other words, thinking too much about what you're dreaming, giving too much importance to your anxiety, to your fear, to your paranoia, and therefore not challenge them, not going after them. Listen, courage and that strength card, it's not representative of somebody who doesn't have fear. That is the fool who doesn't know, is clueless, doesn't have fear, and just has faith and just puts himself, you know, and takes a leap. That's not you. That's not the energy of September. The strength card is this lady who opens the powerful mouth of the lion with kindness and gentleness. She is not afraid. She is conquering her fear. And this is actually how you challenge fear. You confront it, you win it in the end. And this is what you're going to do in September, unless you're going to be caught in your anxiety, your paranoia. You're not going to talk about it with anybody. And therefore, if you don't talk about it, if you don't heal it, if you don't express it out there, if you don't confront it, even maybe repressed anger, repressed stuff that you might have, what is going to happen is that you're going to make a black and white movie in your head with the French subtitles. Nothing against French, obviously, but not everybody knows French, right? So something that you just don't understand, and it's like so huge that it's so difficult to even confront. So do not do that. Do not let your paranoia and your fear become gigantic in your mind to the point where they stop you from getting all this justice and all these rewards and new opportunities that are open for you in September. And they're open to a lot of us, actually, because of the collective energy. Let's see some last clarification for the earth element. And I told you, maybe you're going to see that castle, which has a lot of towers. And maybe in that castle there's not a prince, but there is a very charming, fascinating Queen of Pentacles. Or sorry, King of Pentacles, or Queen, or King of Pentacles, meaning somebody that will sustain the kingdom and the abundance that you have gathered with you. Somebody that will work with you, for those of you who are interested in love. Or maybe this is the other job opportunity that you really wanted. This is the other and more abundance that is coming, or this is you taking the lead and becoming even more ready for your business, for your entrepreneurship idea. Or maybe this is the scholarship that you wanted if you are a student. Whatever it is, the prosperity that you have asked for and that you were worried about, it's coming. Now the question maybe in October will be how you're going to invest it. Is this spiritual prosperity? Is this material prosperity? Is this new job and opportunities? Or is this the love that you wanted, that is the guy or that girl that finally will work with you? Whatever it is, you're gonna get it. The energies are available as long as you are not gonna crumble down with your anxiety, which is also a possibility, so that's up to you. And it's just a matter now or how you're going to invest it. Think about it. And I'm gonna move ahead with the air element. Hi, hello air element, how you doing? Or for the people who identify themselves with their air element, I'm gonna use this deck for you and for the elements, and then we're gonna clarify it with the tarot. Let's see what the energies of September are available. The energies of the energy of September are saying for you, or air element. I cannot speak what's going on, air element. Why can you not speak? Why is your tongue twisted? Somebody has pissed you off. There is something that, if it's not somebody that has pissed you off, you are losing yourself in an energy that it's not needed then. You're doing something that it's like, why don't you just let it go for a while? Life and death. Again, another transformation card. Finding life in death. So maybe air element, this is the message that you need to hear. September is going to be about you, not about someone else or whoever this someone else might be. Even if it is a co-worker, even if it is something that you deeply think it has to be said, it has to be spoken, you have to confront, you have to do this. No. Life in death. The reality of the story, air element, that this is the moment where you transform. If you choose death, if you choose transformation, if you choose to let it go, this is the moment where you see in death life, because in death there is the eternity. And I don't know why September has this energy of death card and transformation and scorpionic energy. If you know anything about it, maybe, I don't know, there's something in astrology in Scorpio, I don't know. But it seems like Scorpio is finding Taurus. Scorpio is finding his North Node, or vice versa. They're finding each other because they reminded me a lot of this life in death type of thing. Scorpio representative of death, the hidden, the occult, what it's not shown, what is deep, the deep waters of the ocean, and the truth that there is in deepness, and the truth that there is in death and transformation. And Taurus represents the life and the expression of spirituality on earth, and the expression of values, the expression of what is right to do, and the laws and the orders of the universe, and the loyalty, and can you say loyalty? The loyal nature of the universe, and the commitment of the universe, and also the fact that nothing in the universe is identical to each other. It's just not. It cannot be. Everything has a slight difference. Nothing can be exactly the same in the universe, and that's why we are one in our own variety. Think about this, because every single time that I hear about we're all one, it means that everybody wants to be a copy of each other, and this is not what the universe is saying. It's just not. If you take a tiger and another tiger, their fur is gonna be different and it's gonna be unique, even though there are two tigers. If you take two cats, they're gonna behave completely different, even if they're two cats. Mind you, air element, you gotta know this. Life and death. Nothing in the universe is a photocopy of another. And it is through this constant evolution and transformation that we find the oneness that truly we are. And that doesn't mean that we are one better than another, or I'm better and you're worse, or all of this. It only means that everybody is a piece of the puzzle in the mind of Source, and we are all representative of Source. Both inferiority and superiority complex are wrong. But you are going to figure this out by your own in September, it seems like, and you are going to personally let go of something, or you have to. This is what the universe is saying. It's long due. This is dead. You're flagging a dead horse. Maybe it's a relationship, maybe it is a job. And if it is a relationship or a job, this time is really done. This time is really done. So either you start afresh, completely different behavior, and even with the same person or with the same job, and you just recreate yourself from nothing and from scratch, and this is finding life in death. Or you move on and find life in death in that sense. Whatever it is for you, this is going to be personal, but this is what is going to be available in the month of September for my air element. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I really thinking about me? Or am I always thinking about this other thing or this other person? I just need to transform. I really need to do it this time. And we have the Six of Cups, if I am correct. Yeah, is this? Yeah. And we have the Six of Cups, the Tarot of Sakara, Lord of Pleasure. I'm going to repeat this. And we have the Six of Cups, the Lord of Pleasure. So with the Six of Cups, what I am seeing is that in September, the element of air is going to become an element of water, and it's finally going to splash into the water like a fish and have fun. September is giving the opportunity generally, and especially for you, air element, to just have fun and go after the things that you really enjoy. And this is really finding life in death. Like, if you know that something is just gone and it's dying or is already dead, sure, you have to allow yourself to grieve. You have to allow yourself to accept how you feel. This is all good, but then you cannot stay stuck. You cannot go back in time, not in this lifetime, not on earth, not in this particular universe. We have laws that cannot make us go back in time, at least not for now, only in our imagination. And even there, when we do it in our imagination, we are recreating that memory again from scratch in the present moment. So we are never ever in the past, because the past cannot be recreated in that sense. So now that you understand this, what can you build from scratch? And what is it that truly makes you eager and passionate? And it's just a bit of pleasure. I think in September, a lot of people are going to be allowed to party again and feel happy again and just follow their even childish dream. Maybe it is anything, it could be. But finally, you are going to take yourself a little bit less seriously. And this is long Jude. Or you're going to take that situation a little bit less seriously. So what if that didn't work out? It is what it is. It's okay. It's a blessing, actually. It is always a blessing. And you just don't know what the future has in store for you. And it is okay also not to know. And it is okay to be confused, because you're never lost in actuality. And this is something that I learned from my experience, from having that breakdown that I had months ago. I was like, I'm now lost. I'm just finding myself back again. And if others don't understand it and they want to go, that it has to be this way, should be this way, because they were never meant to stay anyway. And this is a good perspective to see things, because the people that actually really care about you, air element, they're the people that actually love you, they want to help you, they will never leave you. Not even in your darkest moment. They're going to be that soulmate together, holding your hand and be like, let's have fun now. You know? I know this hard thing has happened to you, air element. And you know what? I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to be open to your pain. But then I'm going to make a joke at the end to make you laugh. I'm going to just put music out loud and just dance, because we can. Because you just can. And slowly, or maybe fast for some others of you, life will move on and you will find joy back. And this is what September has in store for you, air element. It's all good. And the moon. The dark side of the moon. Pink Floyd. The ruler of flux and reflux. Child of the sons of the mighty. This moon card is a representative of Horus in ancient Egypt. And Horus was the hero. Horus was the one who defeated darkness. Horus was the savior. Horus was the justice. Horus was the Christ consciousness. Horus was the deep subconscious, coming, reborn again, and finding a new dawn. This is also representative of the moon card, your sensitivity, exploring your intuition, your psychic abilities, air element. That's all possible. The subconscious, like we were saying in the collective September, but this particular moon card for me represents you finally birthing this new dawn in September, or having the possibility to be that child, having the possibility to nurture your inner child and be that genius like Horus was, or being that prodigy child who saves Egypt, ancient Egypt, like Horus was. And Horus is a symbol of love, forgiveness, compassion, and extreme hope. Horus is the spiritual warrior, and Horus is the representative of the victory of the spiritual warrior. And this is all if you're going to find life in death. If you're going to find that there is a meaning to all, and now you can allow yourself to birth that inner child and to just explore it and see where it leads you. Because sometimes it can lead you places that you would have never imagined. For some of you who have children, air element, this could be listen to your children. They might have incredible ideas out of the blue. Or maybe for some of you guys who want to have children, well, that's a possibility I can see for some of you, even if you're single. That's a possibility. Do not shut down on your dreams. Just commit to them and have fun with them. Fun. And also I am seeing for you, air element, the activation of the 5th house is extremely important. So if you had an astrology reading or a soul project reading with me, or anything from anybody who reads your birth chart, potentially you might have a very strong 5th house, or a 5th house needs healing, and then the 5th house will give you a lot of rewards and abundance, a lot of pleasure. You must do a job and a work that brings you that pleasure, especially in September. And capitalize on this, and on your inner sensitivity and intuition will be prominent for you in the month of September. It's a beautiful energy. It's an intense energy. I'm not gonna lie to you, air element, but I think that the universe always gives us things that we can deal with, and never things that are impossible for us to deal, even though sometimes it can be hard to admit, but it is the truth. And even though you might had some very extreme pain in the previous month and opening of September, there is a possibility that not only you're going to overcome them, but it is quite there. It is already possible. It's like you are already doing it. And also I am seeing for some others of you, you could be writers, or some others of you with the moon card, and particularly this goddess. Watch out on your addiction or medicine plant. You could some of you might be into medicine plant, and if that is the case, watch the video of my husband. The link is down below to his channel. He has talked about medicine plant. You might have had visions in your dream, air element, or if you are feeling that you have attracted somebody that is an addict, or you have some problem with addiction, well, this is the time to ask for help and moving away from that addiction, because you're better than that. And this is very specific, so obviously this is a general reading, so take it as it is. It could be even for food or shopping or anything along those lines. If none of this addiction resonates, I see this is about your imagination, the visions that you're having, with also the moon card, and therefore try to make those visions childlike and fun, because maybe they could lead you to a new career or a new path. You never know. Okay, let's get some clarifiers, air element, for you with let's get some clarifiers, air element. Can't speak. And I feel like the energy, it's becoming like very heavy already with this air element. Like it's like you've been through some heavy things, or heavy even thoughts you could be. And also another thing that I am seeing is say yes to yourself. If you had some legal problems or legal issues, the universe is saying justice is coming, or help from a judge could be coming, or help from the legal system could be coming, or help in any form of justice could be coming, or you learning to let go and cut that life and death. We also have the Page of Cups. Don't worry about it, because even if you are cutting away, even if you are dying or making something else, not that you're physically obviously, but metaphorically you're making something else dying and falling away, something else is it's already here. It's already there. It's waiting for you, which could potentially be for those of you who are single or leaving a relationship that it's long due, obviously not committed, loving one, but could be new love even for some. Or at least a new opportunity today. If you're not interested in love, it's that inner child with the Page of Cups. Sorry, I didn't tell you the card. King of Swords, Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And with the Page of Cups, it's about being that little weird child that plays, has fun, and then finds a new opportunity, air element. That's all available for you. And the Six of Swords, indicating again this finding life in death, packing everything, moving on, moving away, and getting that trip done. And it's fun. And it is fun. Maybe planning this trip and then having it and moving on. Moving into foreign lands. Connection to foreign lands might be available for some of you, air element. Or this is simply metaphorically of you taking all that you need and finding life in death in this movement. And potentially also air element could be an ending of Saturn return or a dark night of the soul for some of you. But whatever it is, if you're going to embrace the new, you will find life in death. Okay, this is what I see for you, air element. Comment down below to share your stories, and I'm gonna move ahead with the next element, which is, let's do fire. All right, fire. I got my Sakara deck. You want to talk, fire element? All right, that's not like you are, aren't you? Let's find out what is the energies of September for my fire element. Oh my god, my back hurts. So I'm going to lay down like this. I know you want to talk, so let's zoom in. Yes, I know. And let's talk. So fire element, I don't know why, but I want to sing. Like, I want to sing a song and be free and talk and be expressive. On the contrary of other elements, fire element, it seems like you're finding yourself and it is good to be back in your skin. Mars apparently is in retrograde in the 12th house, but I'm picking up that the fire elements are really firing, and maybe it's because usually you guys are, or whoever resonates with the fire element, you guys are so passionate and you're so proactive that getting an attitude of being a little bit more laid back and just have fun and sing that song is exactly what you needed for a very long time. And I have a fire card. Now, interesting. And this is the Nine of Fire, the Lord of Material Gain, the Nine of Fire, or even the Nine of Pentacles, because material gain is associated with the Pentacles. This tarot is a bit peculiar, so do not worry about it. I'm reading it just by channeling. In my opinion, like, something artistic is about to come true in your life. If it's related to singing, music, to art, go for it. It's gonna give you a lot of money. Or in any other cases, the 9 is a wish fulfillment. Therefore, it indicates that there is a wish coming through in the month of September. You are finding yourself back, and this is because you are letting go of a lot of wrong things that you have done in the past, or wrong attitude, and you are taking a little bit of more of a laid back thing. And in my opinion, with the fire element, you have learned to become assertive, but not to the point where it's self-destructive. Maybe your relationship, an existing relationship, is improving, or you have met something new that you're dating and it's wonderful, it's fantastic. You're just clicking with this person, and in a few months you're gonna get married or something like that. Like, things are easier to manifest. Things are just happening for you in the month of September. You seem like you are getting in that good wave and in that good energy, and creative flow is happening, and it's long due, and you can finally reap that reward. And this is not just about material gain. I think you're gaining in all senses. This is your time. And I always have one type of energy that is like this, and it's a cycle, you know. One day it's me, one day it's you, one day it's another person. We all will get into that wheel, because that wheel spins. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. And for you, fire element, this is the time where you're up, and it feels good. It really does. So let's see the other cards as well. And this could be in any aspect or any area of your life, so do not limit yourself. And I see music. If it's not music, it's something related to psychic or better mediumship, getting recognized for a mediumship ability, because I see this instrument. And this instrument, I apologize because this video camera doesn't quite focus very well, but this instrument over here that I can channel and see, it is about music, it's about high priesthood and mediumship. So you're on it. I love it. You can do this. It's great. Well done. Smile. It's the 9. 9 is a very lucky number. This is my opinion. Is 9 diamonds. Maybe you resonate with the energy of the diamond crystals. Maybe somebody will give you a diamond, or you will find a diamond, or diamond is a representative of these cards, I swear, is a representative of this wish fulfillment, this gain. 2 cards. We have the 3 of Pentacles, or the 3 of elemental fire, and I know this deck is weird, so don't worry about it. We also have the divine eye, the Ayin, and then we also have the 9 of cups, so another 9. Very interesting. Listen, whatever it is that you have put your work on, whatever it is that you have done, if it is about music, psychic abilities, or mediumship, that's the pile for you. It's going to give you so many rewards, like you are about to get recognized big time. And this is long due, and is a wish fulfillment with the 9 of cups. So you are riding the wave of success in September. It could be even a small success. Like, obviously I don't like to sugarcoat my readings, like take it as it resonates with you, but let's be hopeful. Like, I really feel that this is a big reward that is long due to coming for you. Fire element, Lord of material happiness. Like, September is a very happy month for you. Maybe you have found love, in job, whatever it is for you. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Let's not get that close together. But and also with the energy of the divine eye, the Uchtat, I really feel that this is divinely guided. Your third eye is wide open, and justice, karma is coming towards you. But more than that, I really feel this is about opening finally the door of your success. The goddess Ma'at is looking at you, revealing all the truth about who you are, and through this recognition and through this reward in September, fire element, you can see who you really are. You can see that you deserve this, and this was long due. And I really hope this happens for a lot of you guys, because it seems like a very positive, uplifting energy, and you're going to be very surprised. This is something that it's happening very unexpectedly for you, fire element. Like, you just didn't know, you let it go, and now because you have let it go, it's gonna happen, and you're gonna be like, what? I am seeing a goddess? Like, a goddess is coming to me and giving me this gift, or whatever metaphor the goddess is for you, you know what I'm saying? But with 2 9s, this is whatever it is that you have worked on, especially if it is in regard to music, in my opinion, or mediumship, or psychic abilities, or something that you channel, you know, and then you give to the world. This is gonna give you the highest reward. And because it is ultimately a work of service, and that's why we have the divine eye, the divine orchestrator, and leading you exactly where you need to be. And this is a destiny point for you, a very important one for the people who are resonating with the fire element. Also, we do have the 7 of cups, another 3, the 3 of cups, and the 2 of cups. So this is awesome. This is really about new love, Lord of love. Like, you really have found the love of your life. If you are in an existing relationship, like for a long time, it means that you have understood that this person is really the one for you, and whatever meaning you want to give to the one, you have found new love, or you will find new love, or new love and passion for what you do. And this is going to be great and very fulfilling when it comes down to your inner happiness. For example, we have the Lord of Abundance with the Three of Cups, and also the Lord of Illusionary Success. Now, in my opinion, you have fire element, have searched and seek for illusionary success. You have seeked for this recognition for such a long time, and then you have just given up altogether on it. You have given up on a project. You thought, this is just not gonna happen for me, because the universe wanted to teach you that even if you would have got it, if you would have got it with that intention, it's just, it wouldn't have not give you that sense of accomplishment. But you have accomplishment when you can also serve others, where others are coming back to you and telling you, you were such an inspiration. Do you know that song that you have created has changed my life? Or when I was down, I could listen to this song and feel better. When I was down and you had given me a reading or channeling that piece of art, I felt better. And this is the biggest sense of accomplishment. Now you know you are in your element. You are finally in yourself, and this is why you are manifesting like crazy. You are attracting everything that is supposed to happen for you, including love, or a new understanding of love that is much more fulfilling. It's not just a pretty picture in your mind, it's a solid reality. And this is amazing for you in the month of September. Now let's have some clarifiers with the tarot for the fire element. You could be an air sign, because I keep thinking about air signs, but this is fire. So for some of you, you could be an air sign. I see you. It's you're birthing a new era and a new idea, and what a sad that number 0 came about. Do not be afraid this time, because you really deserve it, and you just have to be happy, childlike, and take that leap of faith without even questioning it. Take this new opportunity. Take everything that the universe is giving to you, and it's big. Because you have served, you have been almost a mother or a father to others. You have counseled others, even in your private life, for so long that now you're reaping the reward. Universe is coming and saying, good job, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for affirming the realm of spirit in such a messed up reality. I am proud of you, fire element. This is great. So do it, take it. Maybe a little dog also, it's coming with a full card, a new animal, a new pet. You're gonna find it, I know. It's coming. It's coming. Or a new gift. Even a bunny, could be. We also have the Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor. And the Knight is coming to give you this new opportunity, this cup, this wish fulfillment, and it's saying to you, do you know, I got an empire for you. You want to rule it for a while? And you just gotta say yes. Yes, I'm ready. No, what if, oh my God, I cannot believe it. No, I'm not ready to rule an empire. I'm not ready for this success. I wanted for such a long time, but now I'm backing up. No. You gotta say, yes, I am the Emperor. Yes, I'm ready to lead. Yes, universe. Yes, I'm ready for the good news. While all the others are dealing with their fears and they're challenging their fears, you, fire element, are dealing with the rewards. So take it, and ride the wheel until you're up. Alright, this is what I see for you, fire element. Comment down below, let me know, you know the deal. And I'm going to move ahead for those of you guys who choose water element. Water element, welcome. So today we are going to use the Tarot of Saqqara, my ancient Egyptian tarot deck that I read personally. I just channel, I don't even see the cards, but you know, cards are cute, so we're gonna use them. Water element, and we're gonna see the energy for you of September, and then I'm gonna conclude the reading and we're gonna see each other next month. So water element, what is going on? The aspirant, very interesting. So you're dealing with magic, you're entering a new chamber, you are finding a new course, or you are learning something, you're a student, you are polishing your skills. And because you are an aspirant, you are going to enter in September a bit of tests and challenges that are going to demonstrate you that indeed you can do it. Now, if you were going to water element, be sensitive, too sensitive, over succumb, can you say that? Be suppressed by these challenges, you're gonna fail the test and you will have to do it again. It's not a big deal. There is always an opportunity to do it again, over and over again. But many of you won't fail it. Many of you will pass it, and they will understand that indeed you can do it. Indeed, you can be like in Fantasia, where Mickey Mouse is the apprentice, if I am correct, of Merlin. You are becoming the aspirant and the apprentice, and you can do it. You can canalize those energies. You can have this new beginning. You even already done the work, water energy, in my opinion. It's just a matter of actually seeing it tangibly, that you can spread your wings and fly. Sam, the name Sam could be important for you guys, so I'm going to give it to you. Sorry. And I feel that some of you will buy an amulet, or you cherish like a necklace. Universe is saying that will protect you if this is resonating with you. And you're also a water element, grounding yourself in September, analyzing how much sensitivity is important, but also groundness is important at the same time. We also have the card of the ladder and evolution. So in September, because you're starting back from scratch and from the ground, you are evolving and you will climb the ladder. So even though it seems like for you, water element, that you will have to start things brand new and it's going to be super difficult and it's challenging because nobody knows you and you have to repolish your skills, and you know it's difficult to start from scratch. But with the evolution card, it tells you that you can do it. And if you are stopped going to doubting yourself and limiting yourself, this evolution is actually what you need to go on your next step of soul evolution. And this is a great, very fast energy for you, water moment. It's a momentum, and it's almost like the waves. They're coming fast and they're coming and they want you to ride them. But sometimes you just stay there in your table surfing thing, whatever, I'm sorry my English, and you're just waiting to get that wave. You're waiting, but no, I'm afraid I'm not gonna do it. I'm not good enough. No, it's there, no, it's too big. Now you're gonna take it. Now you're gonna just take it. And this is what the universe wants you to do. Just take the first wave. Doesn't matter what it is. Polish your skill. You can do it. If you fall, you do it again. And 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 at some point, I promise you, you'll become a master of it. You won't fall anymore. It's all good. You're evolving. You're growing. You are entering the next phase of your life. If you're going back to school, but going back to a job, potentially you will have in the long term a promotion, a raise, passing of tests. You're really evolving. You will climb the ladder, even if you have to start again from scratch, reinventing yourself. And this is being quite of a collective energy for a lot of you guys, but especially it is for the water element. Talking about collective energy, I have another card that another element had, which is the life in death, which is another, you have 3 major arcana. So for you, water element, you're going to resonate with the energies of September even stronger. You, above all the other elements, are the one that is going to feel it the most, and it's going to feel that the energies are changing the most, and you're going to become almost prophetic sometimes when you are going to tune to this energy. We also have the devil card, the moon, and the life in death. You seriously only have major arcana. This is something very major. Why for you, water element? Let's get close. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's get close. So with the devil card, it really indicates that you have been suppressed for a very long time. Suppressed by who? Maybe by your limitation, like I was saying, by your fears, by your emotion. Whatever it is, in September, you really are asked to face the devil. You will. whether you like it or not, you really are going to be obliged to face that big, huge wave that is making you scared. And if you fail, that's okay. You can be reborn again. It's not a problem. Amore, my cat. And but in my opinion, if you're going to dive deep into the subconscious with the moon card and humble yourself down and understanding that this is not done against you, but it's done for you, and it's done for making you evolve and grow as a soul, and in your soul project in this lifetime, in your life purpose as many call it, you will really use this energy at its highest potential. If you are going to stay stubborn, if you're going to knock on the same door, not listening to guidance, thinking arrogantly that you know it all, well, this is going to be potentially a very difficult energy for you, water element. But instead, if you're going to tap into your inner knowingness, challenge those inner demons, focus on your intuition more, listen to the guidance that others are giving you, listen to that moon energy, you will find life and death. You will find into this new evolution, and in this humbling yourself and starting things from scratch, a bigger purpose and a bigger direction in your life. So this is going to be a choice that ultimately you are going to be obliged to take, and I think you can do this. You can do this, water element. But this has been a bit the theme of all the elements, to be honest, for September. For you, it's going to be very touchy, because in my opinion, what the energies are saying is that you're going to face a lot of your subconscious fears, something that it's hidden, that maybe you don't even know what it is, water element. And it is time that you just go down under the sea, get it done, get it fixed, go rise up into the water, and then ride that wave. And finally, if you do that, you're gonna find passion back again. You're gonna find strength back again. You're gonna find even a new person back again. You're gonna find the reason to live, in my opinion, and you're gonna walk away from those dark shadows or dark fears that you had, and finding new commitments, new celebrations, and new people even. Or maybe your existing relationships are going to improve in a way or another. This month, for a lot of the elementals, for all the elementals, and as a general energy, it is all about transforming. It is all about confronting our inner demons, our inner fears, and moving on from them so we can find new celebrations, new beginning, and new authenticity. But like, everybody talks about authenticity. Authenticity means now, in the present moment, you're being yourself, which doesn't mean that you have to be sticked forever to that image of yourself. Each and every day, it's renewing. And therefore, you live day by day, planning the future, being responsible, being grounded, but not seeing the future with the eyes of the past, and knowing that the future determines the present. What does it mean? You envision things, you see things, you set on goals, you ground yourself in the present moment, and the future is already here. That's what it is. And that's how you go with the flow. That's how you either become the Queen of Wands, water element, or the Hierophant. You have two possibilities, and you have the possibility to become an artist or a performer, a graphic novelist, something that has to do with creativity, a YouTuber, somebody seen, somebody fiery, somebody full of charisma, or at the same time, somebody full of charisma, but that is rooted in the spiritual realm, like the Hierophant is, that is rooted into the values. On a more general sense, this is about finding new commitments, and first and foremost, water element, this is about finding new commitments with yourself and who you truly are, rather than lying about who you really are. And it is when you do that, obviously, it goes without saying that you will have to confront the devil, you have to confront the illusion, you have to confront your own dark side, you have to confront maybe even other people, and not in a way where it's warlike, but in a way where it's like, you know what, I'm just not resonate with this. I'm not gonna sign for it, and I'm just gonna move somewhere else, and being okay with that. And by being okay with that, you'll find life in death. Potentially water element, I really suggest you to watch the entire elemental, because you might, among all the elements, resonate with this higher vibration and collective energy. So in my opinion, you might be also resonate with the Akasha, with spirit of itself, and particularly with the intro that I made, which was all about the collective energies of September. So September is really big. It's huge for you, water element. Whatever I have said for the other elements, for you, double it 3 times. 3 times the effort, 3 times the reward if you put the effort, 3 times the challenge, 3 times the reward. And if you do all of this, it's a big breakthrough for your water element. Okay, this is what I see for you guys, and I hope the readings are resonating for you. Comment down below, let me know. Subscribe if you want a monthly reading with the elements: fire, earth, air, and water, and also the collective energies with my channeling and tarot cards. All right, thank you so much for sticking around, and thank you so much for my also subscribers. I know some of you guys have been sticking around since 2018, which is huge. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for the people who are supporting the Indian star, since I can't name him in this video because obvious reason on YouTube. Thank you for all of you guys for everything and accepting me for who I am, because I'm a mess, I am what I am. And for those of you who are new, like I said, for those of you who want to stick around, this is gonna be my new style. I'm going to deliver 1 monthly reading, so nobody gets addicted, at least in my channel, to tarot reading. I'm gonna give you free tarot reading, collective energies for the month, and your choice between elementals that you can use through zodiac or through as a pick a card, however you want to use it. And then during the month, if I'm inspired, I'm going to give you different type of videos in regards to spiritual topic or whatever it is that I want to talk on this channel. All right, thank you so much to all of you guys, and see you next month. Bye.